Um, Gunner, I mean, like Coach Hahn always says, we don't like to personally pick any players out, but tell us some guys that maybe kind of stood out to you last night, had some good games, and
Well, to start off, our offensive line, they just stayed on people. It's not like we drove them 6, 7 yards downfield. We got to the blocks and we stayed on the blocks, and it allowed our backs to run all over. I mean, when you rush for 400 yards on the ground, you know it's going to be a good night. And we have a trio of backs: a quarterback, Will Adam, our two running backs, Henry Adam, Sven Dahlstrom, and Riley Smith. They all had a great night. All different aspects. Pounded it up the middle, going outside. Just all around great rushing attack.
Now, the one thing we hate to ask about, did you come out healthy? Did you have any injuries that you know of, or any dings or bings? Or
Most of the time it's just bumps and bruises. We had a little issue with a knee when with Henry Adam. We sat him out the second quarter, but by the end of it he was walking fine. He was feeling good. But other than that, no, just the normal bumps and bruises of a tough football game.
good. I guess I kind of got to ask you here too, Gunner, as a football coach, your wife's a volleyball coach. I mean, obviously a busy week. I mean, just take us through a day of the Moses here.
Oh, man. The Mose household this time of year with me coaching football and my wife's the head volleyball coach. It's crazy, but it all comes back to our little girl, Piper. I mean, everything revolves around her, getting her up in the morning, taking her to daycare, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, who's getting out of practice a little bit earlier so we can go pick her up and
Exactly.
get her from daycare. But it's hectic in the fall, but we wouldn't want it any other way.
Right, yep. Life of a coach.
Absolutely.
so, I know you guys are already into district play because you only had one non-district game. Who do you got coming up next week, and what's your thoughts on them?
We got Danville. We broke down a little bit of the film. They had a tough week 1 against Linville Sully, and they picked up their first win last night against Highland. They won 33-12. So something I'm looking forward to is breaking it down a little bit further and getting the guys in on Monday night and going through and prepping for the week.
And Gunner, I guess I just would like to ask kind of your route to Pekin. I mean, I know you played college football, and then kind of just tell us about your route to where you're at right now.
Yep. So I graduated college in 2018 from Upper Iowa University. I played college football there. Then I actually came to Sigourney. I was teaching and coaching in Sigourney. Taught with my mother-in-law. That's how I met my wife. And then my wife actually was looking for an assistant and getting a bigger role in volleyball. And Pekin had a job open. They had a special ed job open. So she was the first one to go. And then I kind of jumped ship and I said, I'm joining you because they had a science job. And it's been a great decision for our family.
Very good.
I mean, I loved it here, but it's a family down there. And to have our family and to watch kids go all the way from pre-K and daycare all the way through 12th grade in the same school, it's amazing. Everything's right there, and it's been awesome for us. I couldn't have any.
Yeah, I know. As far as like with the open transfer rule now and open enrollment stuff, it's unusual to see a lot of kids start to finish in one school. They seem to want to think the grass is greener on the other side.
Absolutely.
And to be able to be in a school like that is a lot to say for the school itself.
Yes.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming on today. We appreciate it. Good win last night.
Absolutely.
And I hope we're talking about a 3-0 start for Pekin next week, and good luck against Danville.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet.
Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Take it to the Bears.
You bet. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey guys, while we're in transition of coaches, just want to remind folks, viewers, and listeners that you can look for the upcoming Athlete of the Week poll. That'll be sponsored by Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics in Sigourney. That'll be going up on Monday. We'll be featuring several of our different area athletes. Yoda, as he was our winner this past week of our first ever Athlete Athlete of the Week by Hospital and Clinics. So again, look for a poll coming up on Monday for our Area Athlete of the Week. I think you guys are ready for your next guest.
All right, thanks, Steve. Our next guest, Jordan Mose of the Pekin Panther volleyball team. Welcome, Jordan.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. I guess, Jordan, let's just get started here on kind of your route to Pekin. I know, you played some college ball and was a graduate here at Sigourney, many sports, and just tell us about your route here.
Yeah, so I went to Marshalltown for my first 2 years. I played volleyball and softball and had a blast. It was really hard, but had a good time, and then went to William Penn, played volleyball for my last 2 years. And it was always kind of my dream to come back to Sigourney and follow in my mom's footsteps, and so I got the opportunity to do that. And then, like my husband said, an opportunity arose at Pekin, and the principal had